Hello everybody, here a new video from Spain, and today it's the 7th of January from 2024. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I am outside, in my garden here, having some tea. I got my wife also there reading. It's amazing weather, very good. So I'm gonna show this year only my top 10. I haven't bought many new releases, maybe around 16, 17 maybe, but I'm gonna show a top 10 and then some honorable mentions. But first the top 10, okay? Um, yes, yes, it's great to be able to be outside, in January. It's not normal, it's the global warming, it's crazy. But anyway, let's not get into that stuff. Okay, let's go directly with number 10. And number 10 is URIAH HEEP with Chaos and Color. An amazing sounding record, classic heavy rock. It's like the sound could be from any of the modern bands. They really spend a lot of time to make it sounding very much like 2023. Let's put it that way. Also, in one song we have SCOTT SOTO singing. I really like the color of the cover too. I'm not gonna say much. I don't want to make a long video this year about this, but it's gonna be quite quick. Actually, from this one, check out the song "Save Me Tonight," for example, or "Hurricane." Those two songs. Then on number 9 we have another classic band, but not so old as URIAH HEEP, of course. They started in the 70s, but this band is more from the late 80s. But they were very popular during the 90s, especially the first 3 or 4 years of the 90s. And of course, this is Extreme with their new album. I think it's the 6th album I think they made. Of course, it is because the name of the album is number 6. That's right, it must be. Check out the song Rise. Banshee is really cool. And also they have a song called Hurricane. Both of these bands have a song with the same title. Strange. 2023. Also a very good sounding album. It's really nice. It's a little embossed, the cover. On number 8 we have our metal lady, like metal queen maybe, let's say. Metal queen is Lieron. Metal god maybe, yes. Okay, Doro. And this is her new record. 2 songs you can find Rob Halford in 2 songs. This is a special edition, very thick, kind of a book edition. Audiobook no, but like digibook edition, I think they call this. And it has 5 bonus tracks. One of them is a cover song of Metallica, The Four Horsemen. And then here we have great songs. Check out the song Bond Unending that she sings with Semi Amara. It's a German vocalist, but he sings that song very, very well, and it's really a special song, I think. Also, you have Living After Midnight cover song with Rob Halford, of course, like I said. Then Total Eclipse of the Heart is another cover song. But then, yes, there's just a lot of great songs on here. Lean Mean Rock Machine, it's more like a kind of a AC/DC type of song. Also a little bit different for Doro. The Best in Me is good. Children of the Dawn is a great song. Okay, it's a really, really good album again. On number 7, yes, on number 7 we have the new Enforcer. A lot better than the album before this one, Zenith. This is Enforcer. Check out Nostalgia. They made a video clip for that song. But I really, really enjoy this album. New wave of traditional heavy metal. Quite a cool cover art again. And must have, I think, if you like Enforcer. On number 5, we have a Spanish band. Cyclone. I already made a video about this album. Magia. Check out Ave de Fuego or Ese es el Juego. Great artwork again. I would like already repeat that. This is great Spanish heavy rock. You know, very 80s sounding. You know, but the production is of nowadays. Then, finally again, a good Dokken album. Because the last Dokken album I really liked was Lightning Strike Again. And this is Heavens Come Down. And they say that this is the last Dokken album. I don't think there will be more Dokken albums coming out. I mean, don't forget that Don Dokken is like 70 years old. Check out Fugitive. You know, that was the first single. I Remember is a great song. And I also like the last song, Santa Fe. Like, it's like an autobiographic song. It goes about Don Dokken's life and where he is today. Very cool. Good album, really. And he doesn't sing like before, but his voice sounds really good on this because the songs are written for his voice. That's why he doesn't overdo it. Now, on number 4, we have Overkill with the new album that a lot of you guys already showed. It's a killer release. I mean, it's a must-have for my favorite album since Ironbound. It's a really strong album again. Love it. The artwork, it's always green, like we all know. You know, like... And some songs are a little bit different, where he sings a little different. Also, there's more melody in some of the songs. You know, it's not only like thrash metal or groovy like he did in the 90s. You know, it's a really nice, good album, really, with really special songs. Top 3, and this is what we are playing in the background, but for sure you cannot hear it. It's Winger with the album number 7, and I don't think anybody expected such a good album as this one. I mean, Kip Winger is on fire on here. Red Beach 2. Also, I think the keyboard player came back. The keyboard player, he came back in the band after so many years. I think he left after the second album. Proud Desperado was the first track that you could hear on YouTube. Check the video clip, very cool. It All Comes Back Around is the last song, and it's the longest song of this album, but very nice. Very well done. Tears of Blood is another single that came out. Great melodic hard rock with balls. You know, this is with balls. Great artwork again on Frontiers Records. All great artwork. Because this, the second album, number 2 from the top 10, is the Nerd Bossa new album. With Prika on vocals for the first time. She does really a good job. I really like Diva Satanica. I really like the album before this one too. But this Jawbreak is a must-have. It's such a great record. Really, believe me. It's great thrash metal. Done very well. Prika has a great lineup on here again. Check out Ungrateful. Very heavy Ungrateful. Nailed to the Coffin. Seeds of Death. Seeds of Death could have been also the title of the album. Because the only song I don't like as much as the rest is Jailbreak. It's the only song that left me a little cold, you know. And they made a video clip for that song. But I like Seeds of Death a lot more. They should have titled the album Seeds of Death. That's probably my favorite song of the album. And the number 1, another thrash metal grenade. You know, I love this album. And we're talking about the new Angelus Apatrida Spanish band from Albacete. not far away from where I'm living, just 2.5 hours by car. And that's where this band is from, Aftermath. And this is incredible, incredible, incredible album. Check out the song Vultures and Butterflies. That song only is already a masterpiece, with Todd La Torre from Riot 5 on vocals too. And then we have To Whom It May Concern. Probably it's the favorite song of my wife from this year. Is it your favorite song of the year? Yes, it's her favorite song of the year. And it's just amazing. And all these records is really a must-have, honestly. I mean, check out this band, check out this record especially. It's great thrash metal with a lot of melodies. If you like Dead Angel, they simply sound like Dead Angel sometimes, or Testament. I mean, get this album. Some honorable honorable mentions. Have a little sip of tea. Okay, just going to show a couple of records that could have made my list. If it would have been a top 15, of course, they would have made my list. Okay, the first one I want to show is Incremate with Unexposed. This is, I haven't bought many death metal albums this year, but this one, the band sent to me, and like always, he always send me the record, and I made a video already. And this is, of all the stuff of death metal I played this year, because a lot of stuff I listen to online, but I haven't bought it. But this album is my favorite of all of those death metal albums. And yes, Incremate from Germany with Unexposed. I made a video talking about this album, you know, and I played some of the songs too. Another honorable mention is the Turbo Rider, second full length, Under the Thunderdome. And this is, if you like Wasp, you know, like those type of bands, you know, you will like also this band. It's a great band from Spain, also not far away from me, you know, just maybe 2 hours away from me. These guys are living. Turbo Rider with Under the Thunderdome, Mad Max influenced. Of course, you can see that. No, Mad Max, the movies I'm talking about. I also want to mention the title of Pengten, new album, Bloodlines. Edge of the World, check that song out, for example. I also want to show this one here. This is again a Spanish kind of a band. I don't know if it's a band or it's more the singer, of course, of it. Of course, it's you know, he does De Ville is the lead vocals, the backing vocals, and the guitars. And then he has a couple of musicians that help him out, and some guest musicians too, like Pacho Brea from Ankara also sings on one song. And the name of the band is Devil, but like Daevil. And then Fantasies. Devil Fantasies. And the name of the album is Me the Evil. And this guy is very, very much influenced by Blackie Lawless. And he was also for a while the Bea Bestia singer, sorry. The vocalist. And they did a live album, Bea Bestia, like a DVD, and he was singing. And the guy looks like Blackie Lawless, you know. Pure 80s looking guy. Hey, where's the CD? I think, oh, CD's upstairs. Sorry, I played it today again. Yeah. And then I want to show just two things that I really want people to pay attention to. And this is, of course, on my top 10s. I only put studio albums and full-length albums. But this is a live album. And this is very special because it's the orchestra, but it's kids, like an orchestra with young people. Very well done, playing the music of Night Ranger, and then the Night Ranger, the band, is there, wow, kicking some ass, super heavy, super energetic. I mean, some of these guys are maybe like 70 years old, but they are showing the youth how it's supposed to be done, you know. Energy, kicking ass, hard rock show. That's what they give. And so many great songs. This came out on Blu-ray, on DVD, on CD, but I have here and on vinyl, but I have the CD version here. It comes with the DVD. This is one of my favorite releases from 2023. And the last one is this EP. That's why it's an EP, that's why it's not on my top list. Metal Gladiators by Aaron Cortine. And of course, they are friends of mine, but I don't care if they're friends or not. They're always great. And just now, they're gonna release a new record. But for 2024, we're gonna have a full-length album by this band. But this was the EP they did. Check out The Running Man, for example. You know, or Metal Gladiator, the title track. Okay, this was it. Happy New Year to everybody, and stay metal.